happening again. The very same thing. Just like last year.
Oh, no, now wait a minute, Mom.
Oh, no, don't you wait a minute, me. You get the number of Sarah Jane Kirk and you get it now.
I told you I don't have it.
Because there is no Sarah Jane Kirk. It was you on the phone.
Would you listen to what you're saying?
I know exactly what I'm saying, and it makes perfect sense when I think back of those calls. And remember how impressed I was at how well this girl knew you. The intimate details. Your childhood. Our family vacations. She knew everything about you. And the way she tried to convince me that you were a good person, a caring person, and that I was so wrong and shameful for not forgiving you. It was you, Sheila, you. All the time it was you on the phone, doing another one of your numbers on me.
I am not going to be a part of this conversation.
Eric Forrester will be a part of it.
What?
We're having dinner with him tonight. Your last dinner.
No, Mom, please, wait.
Sheila, I warned you. The minute I caught you lying and manipulating again, it'd be over.
No, please, you have to listen to me.
No, I don't have to listen to you. I don't want to hear your lies anymore.
Please, just give me a chance.
I swore I would never let you hurt me again. And I won't. I have got to protect myself and protect this man you claim to be involved with. Tonight, he will learn everything about you.
Right. You win. Yes, I pretended to be Sarah Jane, Mom. And yes, I lied to you. But now you're going to punish me for it. What are you really punishing me for? Me trying to convince you to love your own daughter? Because that's what Sarah Jane Kirk was all about.
Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want these arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, do. My sweet, embraceable you.
Dad? Dad? What in the world are you grinning about?
You got a minute?
Well, hi. I was hoping you would stop by.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Well, I wanted to congratulate you. I heard about Ridge's big announcement.
It wasn't exactly what I expected.
Well, so how does it feel to be the woman behind the most sought-after man in the fashion industry?
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by Pantene Pro-V Shampoo and Pro-V Treatment Conditioner. For hair so healthy it shines.
I'm overwhelmed.
Well, we all are.
Has there ever been a discussion about European Forester before?
You know, it's always been an idea, but nobody's ever actually pursued it.
Well, apparently these investors are very serious.
Well, so is Ridge.
Yes, he is.
Well, what about you? How do you feel about it?
I'm not sure. It's really a complicated situation.
To say the least.
I mean, I'd have to move halfway around the world. That is, if I were to go with him.
And would you?
I have a thriving practice here. I have family. I have friends. I mean, is that being selfish?
No, it's not being selfish, Taylor. Not at all.
Then again, I don't exactly like the idea of him going off to Europe alone for the better half of next year.
Especially if he's going to be spending most of that time with Brooke.
I wish I could say that that thought had not crossed my mind.
But it has.
Look, as secure as I am, I still have these concerns about Brooke.
Well, come on. Your concerns are not unjustified.
You know, I really hate to admit it, too, but I don't think I'm ever going to bring myself to trust her.
You know, I can't imagine Ridge expecting you to totally overlook Brooke's past behavior.
He hasn't asked me to do that, but then if I don't, it could have a significant effect on his career. And the last thing I ever want to do is stand in his way. I couldn't live with myself if I did that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in.
I finished the changes. Good. So what's on your mind? Or should I say who?
Well, Sheila, actually. She's more and more on my mind these days.
I'd say that smile was indicative of that.
She's becoming a very important part of my life.
Sounds serious.
It is. Matter of fact, I'm having dinner tonight with Sheila and her mother.
Meeting her mother? Are you nervous?
No. It's more anticipation, really. I've looked forward to talking to Mrs. Carter about her daughter.
Oh. Well, you know mothers, they love to brag.
Yes. I think I'll definitely know Sheila Carter a lot better after tonight. What about you? You seem to be in a pretty good mood.
I just got off the phone with the consortium leaders in Paris.
And they're still excited about European Forester, that whole project?
Excited. They want to make the big announcement ASAP.
You ready to make that move?
Dad, most designers only dream of this kind of break. You better believe I'm ready.
It's going to mean a lot of changes for everyone.
Taylor and I have been discussing that.
What does she have to say about that?
She agrees it would be an incredible career move for me. But there's some details to be ironed out still.
How has she reacted to the idea of you staying in Paris with Brooke?
Brooke and I are going to be working together, whether it be here or in Europe.
Yeah, I'll grant you that. But the issue of Brooke's past with you does have to be addressed.
That's irrelevant as far as this business opportunity.
It's only irrelevant if you and Brooke are invulnerable to each other. And I don't think you are. Can you honestly tell me that you are no longer vulnerable to Brooke?
That is why you're destroying me, Mom. Why you're going to Eric tonight, because I had
the gall, the nerve, the bad manners to try and persuade you to love your own daughter.
Don't try to lay that on me.
What am I laying on you? It's the truth. I posed as Sarah Jane, Mama, because I knew it was the only way you would ever accept me. No. I had to be sold to you first. From a made-up friend.
Why should I accept you after all you've done to me?
Because I'm your flesh and blood. Your flesh and blood, Mama. And yes, because I really have changed.
Why should I think you've changed when you're still pulling tricks?
This wasn't a trick.
4 phone calls. 4 times you called me pretending you were someone else.
Well, what choice did I have, Mom? To call you and tell you I was alive? How would you have reacted to that? What would you have done?
I don't know.
Well, I do. You would have called Lauren and Paul and Scott and probably the police, and I would be in jail right now. My entire life in shambles. Mama, don't you see why I couldn't let that happen? I had to persuade you. I had to persuade you to see me for what I am today, and you have to admit, I have changed. I'm peaceful and happy. I'm not desperate like I was last year, Mom. Because I'm in love. I'm in love with a wonderful man who has changed me into someone who can be so warm around everyone. And I can be that with you. As your daughter, Mama, if you let me.
I listen to you, Sheila, and you know what I hear? Words. Very similar words that came out of your mouth 6, 8 months ago. I care for you, Mama. I only want the best for you. And in the same breath, threatening to put me away in a sanitarium. Or to send me off to northern Michigan, which finally you did. How am I supposed to believe you now? I'd have to have my head on backwards to do that.
All right, so don't believe me. But Mama, please, I am begging you, don't do something crazy.
You mean like tell Eric Forrester the truth? The truth always scares you, doesn't it, Sheila? You ought to get used to living in it. It's the only way you're ever going to be at peace with yourself.
The truth about my past will only destroy me. Don't do it, Mama. Please, don't do this to me. Look, I'm just going to cancel dinner.
You're not going to cancel anything. You and I are sitting down with this man, and we're going to let the chips fall. Go get ready.
No.
Sheila, I know where this man lives. You can't hide him from me. Now let's go. I don't want to be late.
You're human, Taylor. We all have our insecurities.
Mine may be getting the best of me.
How so?
Thorne, I am so excited for Ridge. I know how much this opportunity means to him.
Yes, but this isn't just about Ridge, though.
Do you know that we have discussed this nonstop since he got back from Paris?
But you haven't decided anything.
No, we can't come to a decision on anything until we make an agreement about Brooke.
Well, what do you actually disagree on?
Her motives.
For what?
For the way she's been acting, for this business-like facade she's been putting on, for this no-nonsense attitude. I mean, I wish I could believe in her the way Ridge does, but obviously I don't.
She hasn't done anything suspicious, has she?
Not in front of Ridge, no.
But you've seen something else. What is it, Taylor? Did Brooke say something to you?
Why does this keep coming up? Brooke isn't pursuing me anymore.
I didn't say she was.
Dad, we're going to be so busy we'll hardly ever see each other.
Ridge, Brooke may be carrying your child.
I don't think that should affect my decision.
Well, I get the feeling that Taylor thinks maybe it should.
Look, I understand Taylor's misgivings. Her concerns are very important to me.
Well, then how can you say that Brooke is not an issue here?
Because whatever Brooke is feeling for me now or in the future, I am very committed to my wife.
No, I'm not talking about infidelity here. I'm talking about tension between you and Taylor.
Dad, the investors want Brooke part of this bargain. Nothing I can do about that.
Ridge, you have to consider how Brooke's pregnancy is going to affect the rest of your life if you do accept this offer.
If this baby is mine, it's going to affect my life whatever I do.
Look, whether you like it or not, the paternity of Brooke's child has to be figured into this equation. If it's not, you're in danger of making a disastrous mistake. And frankly, I don't think it's worth the risk. Do you, Ridge?
I wouldn't risk my marriage for anything, Dad. You know that.
Look, I don't want to rain on your parade. I just want you to be realistic, all right?
Well, reality doesn't have to be so gloomy.
No, you're right.
You have a point, though. I didn't expect this to be a simple decision. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Look, son, you're an extraordinary talent. You're going to get other offers along the way, and some of them might even be better than this one. You'll make the right choice. Okay, get going.
Have you seen Mother? I'd like to talk this over with her.
Well, your mother has a lot on her mind right now. Something's happened between her and Jack. Actually, I want to talk to you about that, but it's going to have to be some other time.
Right. Well, good luck tonight.
Good luck. I'm just going to dinner. I'm not going off to battle.
You're meeting Sheila's mother for the first time? Tonight could hold a lot of surprises for you. A little luck wouldn't hurt you.
You're right. Thanks.
It wasn't what Brooke said, it's what she didn't say.
What do you mean?
On the day that she and Ridge were supposed to leave for Paris, I had a moment alone with her. And I couldn't resist myself, so I told her to look me in the eye and promise me she wouldn't pursue Ridge while she was in Europe with him.
What happened?
She looked me in the eye, and then she said, "Goodbye, Taylor," and walked right out the door.
She didn't respond at all?
I don't know. She could have been insulted by what I said.
But to just ignore you like that? That doesn't sound like Brooke.
No, not the new Brooke. But it does sound like the woman who would stop at nothing to get Ridge. And then there's the baby.
Yeah, I think about that too.
What if it is Ridge's?
Well, you two have certainly discussed the possibility,
And
haven't
then
you?
what if he gets off in Paris and we all find out that we were wrong about our motives? I've got to stop this.
Taylor, do you want some advice?
I could use some.
Share this with Ridge. I mean, be open with him and talk to him about it. He'll understand. Look, I am sure that the only temptation in your husband's life right now is heading up the European Forester.
That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Come.
Can I offer you ladies a cocktail?
Oh, no, thank you. We'll wait for Mr. Forrester.
Sir.
Sheila, you look terrible.
Please, Mother. I'm your daughter. Please don't do this to me.
We're having dinner with the man you say you love. I just want to see who he thinks you are.
Oh, he knows me as someone completely different than you do.
Then one of us has to get straightened out.
I am so sorry. I got caught in some terrible traffic on Wilshire. You must be Mrs. Carter. Hello, I'm Eric Forrester.
Molly.
How do you do? I've been looking forward to this.
You have?
Yes, very much. I'm one who believes that the only two people who really know a woman are her mother and her husband. And since Sheila here doesn't have the latter, I'm going to have to depend on the former. I want you to tell me all about Sheila, Mrs. Carter, from your point of view.
Well, I'd like to
Something from the bar, sir.
All right, let me just see the witness.
Certainly, right here, sir.